with a tea, always. What about you? How is the morning in the life of Bron?
I usually wake up and cook breakfast, and then I go to the gym immediately.
Okay. What
Usually,
time? What time would you wake up?
for about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm an early
Okay.
riser, maybe sometimes before that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an early
And
bird for sure.
okay, and which kind of things you like to cook?
I like in the morning, like egg whites and oatmeal, or like if it's not egg whites, I usually do like 6 or 7 eggs with oatmeal, maybe protein oatmeal. Just
Okay.
depends on the day.
6 or 7 eggs.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. And which kind of like this, a bowl like this of oatmeal or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just regular raw oats with just just water. That's
Okay. Perfect. I need to translate to the people. It will be fast. Okay.
it.
Muy bien, gente. A ver, pues ahorita la pregunta fue acerca de cómo es una mañana, ya saben, en la vida de Bron. Y él me dijo, bueno, básicamente me despierto como a las 7:30, 8 de la mañana, me pongo a entrenar y me cocino. Y claro, pues es que Bron se cocina de 6 a 7 huevitos. O sea, bueno, claras de huevos. Entonces es un montón de todas formas. So I see that you're in a fantastic shape. Really, your body is just amazing. I want to know if you had any cheat meal.
um, I would say pizza is probably like the one cheat meal that I don't have it very often, but when I do, that's usually what it is for sure.
Okay, so you prefer salty things instead of sweet things?
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say so.
And okay, tell me something. What is your favorite pizza?
I like everything on it. I
Okay.
like sausage, green
Pepperoni,
peppers, olives, pepperoni. I mean, like I like a lot
mushrooms.
on it. What's that?
Mushrooms, you like?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
great. Bueno, pues sí, le encanta también tener cheat meals y su cheat meal es la pizza. Es parte de mi equipo. Yo soy parte del equipo de todos. Muy bien. Bron, WWE Universe and NXT Universe are completely surprised with you. Everybody says that you look old school and that you have a special charisma, and they really love that. So, why or how do you think that this happened?
Um, it's just kind of who I am. I'm not really, I'm not really. I don't have a character that's like per se that that I'm portraying or anything. It's just to me, it's who I am.
Okay.
I have an old school mentality. I think it's just how I was raised, and just being in sports my whole life.
Okay.
I think that's got a lot to do with it for sure.
Muy bien. Bueno, pues ahorita le pregunté, a ver, es que hay un montón de gente que está diciendo que tiene como un look medio old school y él dijo, a ver, es que yo no pretendo nada, o sea, yo soy así y eso está padre, no es un personaje como tal, sino él es siendo él y así es él y eso está padre. So, last Tuesday you had a tremendous match with the NXT Cruiserweight champion, Roderick Strong, and you defeated him. Congratulations about that. And how do you feel about that match?
Roderick's tough. He's a really, really tough guy. He's a really, really tough competitor. I gotta give credit where credit's due. He's a very elite superstar. He is very elite. He brings the best out of his opponents. And I mean, that's all I can really say about him is that he is elite. I mean, he is a top performer. He's a cruiserweight champion for a reason. I mean, he's had multiple title runs here in NXT. I mean, he's a fantastic performer. So I have the utmost and all the respect goes to Roddy. And it was a dogfight out there. It was a slugfest. I mean, it was a old school, just slugfest, just back and forth. You know, and I was just thankful for the opportunity.
Ay, maravilloso. A ver, pues ahorita la pregunta fue acerca del maravillosísimo, de hecho, match que tuvo con Roderick. Y yo le dije, oye, ¿qué onda? O sea, ¿cómo te sentiste? Y me dijo, a ver, es que Roderick es de elite, es muy top. O sea, la verdad es que es una superestrella muy, muy top, es de los mejores. Y para mí fue, pues, un gran privilegio. Entonces, para nosotros también, creo que ha sido uno de mis matches favoritos de este 2021, la neta. So after the big win, the NXT champion Tommaso Ciampa attacked you by surprise. So what do you think about Tommaso and his actions?
You know, I don't know. I don't know why he came and got me from behind instead of facing me like a man, but you know, that's his choice. It's not mine. I called him out a week ago, and I told him that I wanted another chance at the belt. And this is the first I've heard from him. So, you know, he wants to do cheap stuff like that. He wants to hit me from behind or get me at the end of a match when I've just been through a war. And you know what? That's on him. Personally, I stand in front of a man when I want to challenge him, and I look him in the eye and tell him face to face. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm sure I'll bump into him here in the next couple of weeks, I'm sure.
Perfecto. Ok. Wow. Bueno, pues le dije que qué pensaba de que después de que gana, viene Tommaso Ciampa y ya saben, se armó tremendo quilombo. Y me dijo, a ver, la neta no entiendo, o sea, esa clase de cosas yo no las podría hacer. Yo cuando quiero como tener un tú por tú con alguien, lo hago de frente y viéndolo a los ojos. Esta cuestión como de espalda, para nada lo entiendo, para nada lo apruebo y seguramente nos estaremos viendo nuevamente. Eso fue lo que dijo. Muy bien. Do you want to use this space to send Tommaso any message?
No, you know, he knows who I am, what I'm about. I know what he's about too. So, you know, I'll see you soon, champ.
Ok. Te veo pronto, Ciampa. Así, ese es el mensaje contundente. Clarito y al pie, gente. So, I think really, Bron, that you have an amazing talent for this. And you surprised me a lot, really, because I really love to see your matches and your movements and everything. So I want to know if, do you see yourself as an NXT champion?
Absolutely. I've had my eyes on the NXT championship since I've started, since day one. Just because it just comes down to me wanting to be the best is what it comes down to. And that's how I've treated it in every sport that I've played, including this one. You want to play the sport to be the best at the sport. You want to be the top. You want to be the best performer or the best athlete in that sport. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I want to be the best.
You are the best, actually. A ver, pues yo le dije que la verdad me parece que tiene muchísimo talento y que si se veía como el campeón de NXT. Y él me dijo, a ver, yo estoy aquí haciendo, o sea, no estoy nada más calentando la silla. Yo me veo como, o sea, si estoy trabajando tan duro, soy una superestrella que es constante para llegar a la meta, para llegar y tener todo. Entonces, claro que sí. Y seguramente lo vamos a ver muy pronto. So you recently said that you want to create your own legacy. How is that? Can you explain us?
You know, I think I'm on. I would like to think that I'm on the right path in doing so. I just, you know, it starts with the name. Obviously, it starts with my work and how I carry myself and handle my business. And I'm just here to make a name for myself. That's really, you know, my goal is to, you know, everyone knows my dad and uncle and what they accomplished in their careers, and you know that I can't thank them enough for paving the way and stuff like that for me. But you know, I'm here to stand alone. I kind of want to stand on my own. I want to stand on my own 2 feet and show that, you know, I can do this, and I can be one of the top performers in the company, and just be a great ambassador for WWE.
Muy bien. Bueno, pues ahorita estábamos hablando acerca de qué onda con su propio legado y me dijo, mira, yo creo que lo estoy haciendo bien. Yo creo que estoy en el camino correcto, a pesar de que mi papá, pues ya sabemos, ¿no? O sea, la carrera, lo quiero lograr por mí solo, por mi talento, por mi trabajo, por mi esfuerzo y voy bien. Entonces me encanta esa confianza que existe. So there is an historic promo of your uncle with a special interpretation of maths where he talks about percentages and possibilities. So what are your chances in percentage of winning the NXT championship?
What do I think of Ciampa's impersonation?
Sí,
It's
yes.
horrible. It's horrible. My uncle went. I don't know how long that promo was. I mean, it was. I'm assuming it's close to a minute, maybe over a minute long. I mean, he had an entire equation's worth of math.
Yeah.
Ciampa just came out and said like 1%. I mean, it was garbage.
It's true, yeah, well. Estábamos hablando ahorita de algo que la verdad a mí me encanta, de una promo que hizo su tío hace tiempo acerca de los porcentajes y se puso muy matemático. Entonces, pues básicamente estábamos cotorreando acerca de eso. And how was the moment when WWE called you for NXT? How do you feel that time? I want to know like your emotion or, you know, your feelings.
Yeah. It was a dream come true. It was WWE is what I've wanted to do my entire life. This is all I've ever wanted to do was be here. I wanted to work here. I mean, it was unbelievable. It was surreal. It was unbelievable. It was crazy. I'll never forget. I called my dad right after I got off the phone and told him that, you know, this is doing this. I just got a call from NXT. We're getting ready to go, and it was a pretty cool moment because my dad is an old school guy, and he's very tough on me and expects a lot out of me, rightfully so. And you know, he just told me he was proud of me, and it's cool to know that, you know, I mean, my dad is proud of me and stuff like that. So, you know, it was a pretty cool moment.
Qué bonito. Qué bonito, qué bonito esta onda como de, la pregunta fue acerca de cómo se sintió en el momento en que WWE le habló para NXT y él dijo, fue un sueño hecho realidad, o sea, fue un sueño hecho realidad, porque aparte de todo, pues su papá está muy orgulloso de él y de lo que está haciendo y de cómo está creciendo la industria tan rápido. Qué padre, ¿no? Qué padre que tu papá te diga, oh, estoy orgulloso de ti, de lo que haces. Muy bien. So, how was your inspiration when you decided, who was your inspiration when you decided that you want to be a superstar?
I think I followed Triple H since I was a kid. Like, he's like the first person that I remember when I mean, other than my dad and uncle, obviously.
Yeah.
He's like the one person that kind of got me into wrestling when I was a kid. Like, I remember watching WrestleMania 27, and my brother went to the show, I think, and he brought home like a cup, and it had like the poster on the cup, and Triple H is on the front, and he's big, jacked up and everything, and I was like, man, I want to be, who's this guy or whatever, and ever since then, I got into wrestling. I followed him. He was like my favorite guy growing up, him and like Stone Cold Steve Austin, and you know, I liked Goldberg too. I mean, Triple H was like the main guy though. Like he had everything. His entrance is sick, and he's a stud in the ring. He's huge, and he's got a great physique. Like he's the man, you know.
Okay. Perfecto. Pues ahorita estaba, la pregunta fue acerca de quién fue tu inspiración para convertirte en una superestrella de WWE. Y bueno, me dijo, bueno, pues aparte de mi papá y de mi tío, obviamente fue Triple H, o sea, porque yo desde que lo veía desde niño, me parecía increíble, o sea, el físico que tiene, el talento, la forma en la que habla, dijo, él es el chico. Obviamente también, o sea, mencionó a Stone Cold Steve Austin, pero dice, el bueno, el mero sabor ranchero es Triple H. Y la neta, sí. So, you're a second generation superstar. What do you learn from your father and uncle And how did they reacted when you, well, you said that he was really proud of you. But I want to know about that. Like, what do you learn from them?
I don't even know if I could sum it up. I mean, just all the life lessons they've both taught me, just how to be just toughness and how to be a good man and a good person and a good human being. You know, and be someone that people enjoy being around and people enjoy working with. And that's cool. You know, that's what I want ultimately, is to be a good person, to be a good human being, and to be, you know, a positive representation of this company and what we're all about. Is, you know, I want people to look at WWE and look at me and say that's what that company is about, is that. So that's all I'm trying to do. And you know, and being a performer and an entertainer, and on top of that is just, you know, it's a great honor and everything. It's a bonus, but I just wanted to be the best person that I could be.
Oh my God. Love it, really. Qué bonitas palabras acaba de decir, Bron. De verdad, yo estaba así. Qué bonito. Dijo que, bueno, a ver, la pregunta fue acerca de qué aprendiste de tu papá y de tu tío. Y yo pensé que me iba a decir como, él se iba a ir como un poco más acerca del lado de la lucha, y no. Se fue como al lado humano. Dijo, a ver, ellos me enseñaron a ser una buena persona. Ellos me enseñaron a que las personas, o sea, a ser ese tipo de persona, donde que las otras personas, con las que las otras personas quieran estar. Entonces, y que cuando vean WWE y lo vean a él, sepan que de eso se trata. Se trata de ser chido, amable, buena onda, y eso está padrísimo. Se llegó a mi corazón. Muy bien. And I want to know, how is training in the Performance Center?
Oh, it's top of the line. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
We literally have every single thing that you could possibly imagine.
Yeah.
To be a phenomenal superstar. I mean, weight rooms are state of the art. The training facilities, unbelievable. Yeah. They're impeccable. We have plenty of space. We've got something for everybody. It's like, I mean, we have a mixed martial arts area. We have a boxing area. We've got just stuff. We got stuff for everybody. It's unbelievable. The coaches are, I mean, speaks for themselves. I mean, they're all fantastic. Every single one of them has been in the business for a long time, or done something fantastic, or just like, they're all great. It's unbelievable. Like, if it's the greatest place on earth to be a sports entertainer. That's where you want to go. It's the top of the line, because that's where you want to be.
Wow. I was imagining kind of Athens, you know, that kind of places, a gym.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. My imagination is like, boom, now. Bueno, le pregunté, a ver, ¿qué onda? ¿Cómo es entrenar en el Performance Center? Y me dijo, increíble. Y me hizo una descripción básicamente del Partenón de Atenas. O sea, me dijo, a ver, ¿qué quieres? O sea, ¿qué es lo que quieres entrenar? ¿Cómo lo quieres entrenar? Todo eso está en el Performance Center. O sea, que tienen artes marciales mixtas, boxeo, o sea, lo tienen todo. Y que aparte, lo más padre, yo iba a decir una palabrita, lo más padre es que que los entrenadores son top. Así que creo que, gente, me voy a volver una superstar now. Now I want to be a superstar just because you said that is amazing, the Performance Center. So, are you ready? Because we are going to the fans' questions. Ready for that?
Let's do it.
Okay, vamos a darle. Y dice por acá. What about to win the Intercontinental Championship?
It'd be awesome. It'd be great.
Yes, of course. A ver, aquí la pregunta fue que si le gustaría ganar el campeonato intercontinental, y dijo, bueno, pues claro, sería asombroso. Okay, another one. A ver. Oh, this one. What about the match against John Cena?
Ooh. I mean, obviously that would be great. I don't know if he's still wrestling or yeah, I don't know his status, but I know he's doing great in Hollywood and making movies and stuff. But I don't know.
Sí.
Maybe one day.
Oh, yes, por favor, please. I want to see that match. Okay, and the last one. Wait. Okay, this one. Dream match on the main roster.
Current?
Yeah.
Current. I think Roman is like the top guy, like unanimous. I think everyone can come to an agreement on that. Drew McIntyre, Big E Langston. I'd love to fight with those guys. Finn Balor is another one. Seth Rollins is great. All those guys are great. Everybody up there is fantastic. But I would love to work with any one of the guys on the main roster. And
yeah,
I got a little bit of a taste when I went to the UK in I want to say I think it was November. I got to go with like the main roster we were on tour a little bit, and I just got to meet all those guys, and everybody's just fantastic. Everybody's just very professional, and they're great people. So.
Ay, qué padre. But what about Brock Lesnar?
I haven't. I met him. I want to say in like 2017, maybe, or something like that. I went backstage to a Raw when I was in college. I met him there, but I've, as a performer, I haven't ran into him.
Okay, but now it's another story. Maybe it's just a maybe.
Yeah, I'd love to work with Brock. He's an animal. I think he would kind of like Roddy, elevate me, force me to elevate and bring my game up as well. I think Brock would do the same thing. I mean, I think it would be a war.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That would be a Titans. Yeah, I want to see that. Muy bien. Bueno, la última pregunta fue acerca de contra quién del main roster, y él me dijo básicamente todo. O sea, Roman Reigns, me dijo también Finn Balor, me dijo Seth Rollins, y yo le dije, a ver, espera. ¿Qué tal un Brock Lesnar? Y me dijo, lo conocí en el 2017 y pues en ese momento no, o sea, no lo veía venir. Y yo, pero ahora sí lo podemos ver venir y estaría buenísimo. Así que estaría bueno, yo no sé ustedes, déjenme en los comentarios qué piensan acerca de esto. So, well, Bron, this is the last part of this amazing interview. First of all, thank you for your time. But before you go, let me ask you something. Let's imagine that Andrew, no. Let's imagine that you already won the title and you're organizing a party, okay? So I'm in charge of organizing. I want to know which are the 4 items that I can never forget to buy for your party, for your celebration party. Come on, Bron.
Oh, man. I feel like beer has got to be number 1.
Of course.
Broken Skull IPA.
Sí, exacto.
Man, food is, I mean, if we're just going general, I mean, food, there's got to be food at the party. Can
I choose the food? Because I would pick like shrimps and tacos and pizzas and yes. Okay.
Yeah, food. We got to have music.
Música, of course.
And then we gotta get a lot of people. We gotta get the word out. Like, we gotta you gotta have a, we gotta have a group.
Me encanta. I love it. Bueno, pues ya, and of course, I think that would be amazing with a pool.
Oh, it'd be great.
Yeah?
Pool party. Let's do it.
So let's do it. Muy bien. Pues para su fiesta va a haber cervezas, gente, así que están invitados. I invite to the fans now of our celebration party, okay? To our celebration party. Una alberquita y comida. Va a ser la mejor porque aparte yo sé escoger chido la comida. Okay, so Bron, thank you so much for your time. It was amazing to have you here. Great. And I hope to see you soon.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me on. It's been so much fun. We have to do this again.
Thank you so much. Of course, this is tu casa, okay?
I appreciate it.
Okay, and nice to meet you, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.